People could be outside, like, any of your windows right now, stealing our ideas for, like, Big Brother. I'll be honest with you, I'm happy to go royalty-free on that. I just want to see it.
Yeah.
Because when he starts doing the lottery, he just paints the numbers on the rabbits and puts them in a washing machine.
Oh.
I got a bit dark.
Brilliant shout back.
Apologies, we don't like animal cruelty here, unless it's towards fat dogs.
Talking about just generally the theme of animals and releases, there's what's called Omamori Himari. I don't know how that translates at all.
Right.
And basically, it's anyone who's seen like any of the sort of I'm trying to think of what it's. I don't even know, but basically the whole kind of premise of strange woman shows up, and then you are in a fight with other people.
Right. I think I know where you're getting at.
But it's quite sort of grey area. It's nothing particularly special.
Yeah, fair enough.
But it's not necessarily bad either.
Right.
I'd say.
I suppose it's better than it being rubbish, but still.
And there was another sort of grey area one, which was Uikami Kakashi, which is absolutely impossible to pronounce.
Yeah, I was going to say that's why you have the paper, because you have more chance.
I have more of a chance to pronouncing the fucking thing. And that's essentially sort of seems to mix in mystery themes.
Yeah.
Essentially, guy comes to town, everyone likes him a bit too much.
Ah.
Then he meets one person that doesn't like him, and then people start disappearing.
Suspicious.
And there seems to be a whole supernatural plot element going on.
As you do.
And the final show that I watched was Sora no Wato.
Sora no Wato. I can actually say that one.
And now, I imagine that, like, if anyone familiar with anime may have been avoiding this or gone straight for it, depending what camp they're in, based on they're interested in another certain show called K-On, which we both hate, I do believe.
And people are going to like this?
To be honest, aside from the fact that it's visually similar, like really, really similar.
Right. Was it made by the same people? Or?
I'm not sure if it was the same animation company, but basically they've just taken the style of animation.
Right.
So, and like the characters have ended up looking dubiously similar to a mix between the K-On! Characters and the Strike Witches characters.
Right. Oh, Strike Witches.
Yeah. That got licensed, actually.
Oh, yeah, I remember you posted something, didn't you?
I found that hilarious.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
But basically, it seems to be based around you have to join the military to learn instruments, so it's a regiment of trumpeters.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
That sounds brilliant. I'm assuming they don't wear any pants.
No, they do wear pants, actually.
What? You said it was like Strike Witches.
But they have pants. I'm saying, like, the actual characters facially.
Oh, right, fair enough.
Like, there's lots of comparison images out there.
Sorry, I literally thought it was just, like, the two of them smashed together.
No, the Strike Witches has already won the war on pants.
Yeah!
But yeah, that's pretty much all of the new releases I've seen so far. There's quite a few more that I've not checked out yet.
Yeah, I suppose what we'll do is we'll just kind of update it every week. If you're watching something new, you'll just put a wee segment in a couple of minutes.
If that's not a problem. Moving on, like, the other thing I really wanted to talk about recently, because I've got a few friends around here that have been showing interest in some of the visual novels.
Right.
And basically it was Fate's Day Night in particular.
Alright.
But basically, I've got a few sort of visual novels noted down which I've played, or will admit to playing. And basically, if you don't know what a visual novel is, it's effectively an ebook, but with images to go along with it. And like maybe it also has quality similar to audiobooks and stuff, that some of this dialogue is voiced.
Alright, that's fair enough.
So
That's quite a cool little thing then.
basically, an example of just the pure dialogue story kind of thing is Fates Tonight.
Yeah.
Whereas one that contains some game elements like Utaware Rumono, which I can say.
Show off. Yeah, I was going to say it kind of sounds like a game without the effort.
But basically that has strategy RPG elements in it. Not particularly hard, but...
Yeah, but it's kind of more interactive.
yeah. Aside from that, like, the other thing to watch out for, of course, is westernization versions.
Is this a bad thing? I can only assume.
It's a horrible thing from what I've seen.
Yay!
Essentially, one of the most popular ones there is Seiya no Uta, which is basically Song of Seiya.
Right.
And it's basically about guy that gets in a car crash, wakes up, and everything looks like an eldritch abomination to him.
Right.
So he's like the walls of teeth and eyes and shit.
Oh, right, yeah, I get you now.
And then he bumps into a girl that looks normal. So, but basically that's been like westernized. I remember seeing it, and it just looks absolute pish. They decided to call the main character Josh.
Brilliant.
And it looks like a Silent Hill ripoff instead of what it originally looked like.
Fantastic. We just can't get it right. Just anything that seems to come over this side of the water, just...
I think the other sort of other things that annoyed a lot of people was just the manga version of the Spice and Wolf.
Right.
Which is basically, instead of keeping all the original art, they decided that they would tear as much as they could up and put like westernized stuff on it. So
that's good of them.
Yeah. What's the point of importing something if you're just gonna replace it?
Exactly, yeah.
You might as well write your own. And quite the opposite of like westernization is like there's actually there's a few visual novels that have been made. I know there's one made by the Russians, but there's also one that's been made by 4chan. If you know the internet, you might know 4chan.
Dear.
If you don't know it, then don't go there.
Yeah.
But they made Katawa Shoujo, which basically translates to disability girls.
Oh, wait a second.
It's not as bad as it sounds, but essentially, yeah, you are at a disabled people's school. And that's the premise of it. So it's better than the usual school setting, I'd say.
Not really. I have nothing against disabled people, but... Why?
I don't know, it was
Low
basically...
self-esteem?
Basically, I think the whole idea came from, for that one, was that literally they found a couple of sketches from the back of someone's manga.
Right.
A visual novel that he was thinking about making but never did. So they took the sketches and made the game.
All right. Well, that's I suppose a bit of a creative way of stealing someone's idea.
But I think that covers pretty much everything I had to talk about.
Well, aside from hugs.
Hugs. Yeah, that was just happened to be written on the piece of paper.
Yeah, hugs.
Hugs. Anyone want any hugs? Didn't think so.
There are bad people out there. What's wrong? Where's the love?
It's not here. You transvestite fuck.
This has been the Golden Gate Podcast with me, McMicken. Don't imitate me. You're like one of those people, like one of the most annoying things in the world is just when someone says like, this is it. You try it then. You finish it.
This has been the Golden Gate Podcast with me, Dio Golden Gate, and this cunt.
See ya.